The aims and purposes of the panel was to get a big group together, like fire out what different people think from different demographics and different walks of life.
So we meet up ever so often and we try and improve the West Midlands to make it greener.
We've sort of been able to make suggestions that the people who are more involved in policy can listen to and know what a group of people representative of the area come up with, really.
Actually, when I was invited, I didn't know what to expect, really. I was a bit dubious. I thought it was a bit of a scam.
And sort of had a bit of a debate with myself. Is it worthwhile? Is it going to accomplish anything?
And then I was quite interested when I looked on the website as to what you could contribute and what you could get out of it.
And then thought, go for it, it's something different.
After I got the email back that about 25% of people were going to get selected, I was like, oh yeah, that's probably not going to happen. I've put my dad's name down before to take part in things and I never win anything or I never get picked. So to know that I was picked out of so many people who applied, it was really, really cool. And it was like, oh my God, Mum, you got it.
Before coming to the panel, a lot of the subjects I probably wouldn't have thought a lot of.
I've learned so many different things that I never knew. Find myself watching stuff about climate change and, you know, I was never interested in that before.
Coming to this panel has opened up my eyes a bit more to the point where I can look at other people's views and go, oh, yeah, okay. I don't need to argue with that. That's a really good point.
And we should be able to and be free enough to say it, not just sitting in our front room with people probably of a like mind. At least somewhere like here, we have people whose views are completely different, but we're all able to air them in a fair way and be listened to.
It's good to have a multitude of opinions on the table as opposed to just one set, really, yeah.
I was a bit sceptical because I didn't think as a citizen that we would be listened to. Quite surprised that we actually get our voices heard. At the very beginning of the process, we discussed our views on how we think the West Midlands Combined Authority should approach implementing and shaping their environmental policy. And now the documentation has been shared with us. You can actually think that's the exact phrase that were used in some cases. And I think that speaks highly of the calibre of the work that we've done as a panel.
The key word here is the future of your area or our area. So yeah, getting the public involved, it's a good idea.
I think it's absolutely vital to include people because they are the ones who will be having to make the change as well.
I think it's essential because we live in that environment, and I think the more ideas you can get, then obviously the better choice you have to make.
Unless you speak to a broad cross-section of the general population in a structured way like this, you're not really going to get that quality of information and that depth and breadth of information. So for that reason, I'd say what we're doing here is quite vital. It's all about community, isn't it? And bringing people together. They feel a part of their community and they feel like their voices are being heard and their values, I suppose, and their opinions are being looked into.